not final, of course.
Secret passage.
Come on, there's nothing I can do here. I've more to do now than ever before. Alone. I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish. Is that your final word? Farewell, my chap.
Alright, he's gonna set the place on fire, actually. We don't want to wait for this.
That's also the part of the consequences of our previous decision. If daylight actually, we're out of the prison.
No loadings, no loadings.
Yeah, and that's the end of this part of the quest. Let's switch to the other computer.
Remember, his mother, we didn't meet the young guy, Arya. We met his mother, and she offered to help us. There you go.
You, follow me. Yes, sir.
He took the guard's attention. So we can walk through this place
Easy. Yeah.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. One more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one, right? The slow one. Lazy one. There you go. Alright, we can go. So, this time we didn't have to use a secret passage. We are able to walk outside of this place, and it's in the main exit, throughout the main exit, because we got help of one of the inhabitants of this place.
Okay, so we're almost outside
No loadings!
again. And that's a good place to tell you a little bit about locations in our game. They were very important in Witcher 1, and they still are very important in Witcher 2. We produced, right now we unlocked the camera to have an editor camera just to look around the location. We're working hard on creating this epic, beautiful fantasy world. So we have many different locations with totally different climates in them, and they're kind of huge.
The important thing about it is all of these places that you see in here will be a playable parts of the location. Everywhere that you can see, you will be able to reach that places. We really use the locations that we're doing. These are not like cardboard stands. These are real places.
Exactly, you'll be able to explore the walls, all those bridges and stuff. But what's also important is they're pretty custom. So it's not like you'll see two same places and in a location just because we're using our assets so heavily.
Alright,
So
we're actually
all
finishing
good.
the quest, right?
Yeah, let's
So
finish
go.
it. Let's go to the ship. There's a ship waiting for us down there, so.
And there's the one woman that you might already know if you have played the first game. Our good acquaintance.
Over here!
There we go. Oh yeah, watch out for the arrows. Watch out.
So that's Triss, we already know her, and that's the end of the quest. So, yeah, you could see the non-lunarity of that thing. It was just a single quest, but it looked, differently, based on the choices we actually made before.
The end of this part of the gameplay was us about to show you the spectacular location, the huge one. But believe me, this is not the most epic thing that we are about to show you today. Right now, we're coming straight to the second part of the game.
Yeah, we will show you an epic battle of ghost soldiers. It's like a cursed location, a huge battlefield filled with soldiers, ghost soldiers, cursed soldiers.
It's a story idea. You're actually going back in time to witness the battle that took place way ago, and you're seeing ghosts fighting, but among these ghosts, I won't spoil it.
Those are the ghosts, you're going to see them in a second.
100 characters on screen at the same time. How cool
Thanks
is
to our
that?
new engine, of course, but what's important down here is we really wanted to show you the scale of the event. The gameplay, the fighting, the combat system right here is also not final, so...
Demon.
Yeah, we run around the location, we fight with a couple of the enemies, but you'll be able actually to see the scale of the event. It's pretty epic.
Finally, the huge opening. Interesting thing about this guy, he is a commander of all these ghost armies, and the ways to attack our main hero. And you're gonna see different attacks that he'll be utilizing. Of course, if you can try to attack him, the pieces of armor that he's made of fall out of him. But he will try some more tactical approach, definitely. This is what he's all about. Oh yeah, the arrows.
You can actually command the archers, the ghost archers, to start shooting. That's a kind of special attack. It's pretty epic.
That didn't work out, so he changed it to tornado. He's gonna chase us as a tornado, on the occasion destroying the location.
That's also one of the new features in our engine. We can actually destroy parts of the location. You can try to grab them and throw them at opponents, throw them at the Witcher.
So the arrows didn't work, tornado didn't work. What else does he have up his
These
sleeve?
guys actually created like from the parts of the location.
Fireball. All right, bring it on.
Artillery. So that's another one of his huge epic attacks.
Whoa.
That's what happens if we don't avoid it.
There we go. Okay. What we can promise you is that in the final version of the game, you will be able to defeat this guy. We just want to leave something.
Exactly. So
All right.
that's the end of this part of the presentation. We can proceed to the questions and answers part, okay?
Guys, we've got like 15 minutes before the slot that we have prepared is finishing, so you can ask questions.